Hi, Ray Hayden here, and this video is in regard to the 3-page document that I uploaded to the website, which is the exam version of the one-sheets. And I have two suggestions here. The first one is for this video, for all my videos actually, you should make them 720p on resolution if they're not already, and make them full screen. If you're looking at the video on my website, you're looking at it in a video player. So you can take your mouse on the video, roll to the bottom of the video player, and a toolbar should pop up from the bottom. Over on the bottom right-hand side, there is a circle that looks like a gear. If you click on the gear, you can change the resolution to 720p. There's also some kind of a square down there or whatever that allows you to make the video full screen. And an alternative way to make it full screen is to simply double-click on the video player window, and that will make it full screen. If you double click on it again, it'll go back to the windowed player on the site. So and something neat to know if you didn't know that already. The other suggestion I have is the material that I'm going to cover here is going to be handwritten. What you're going to see is a document that I typed up on a computer. So it's a prepared document that's been typed. On exam day, we're going to grab the scratch paper and we're going to handwrite this information. So I want to give you another suggestion about that. The scratch paper that we get at the exam is a light blue color. They give you plenty of sheets of paper in which to make whatever notes or whatever outlines we need to make on the scratch paper. They give us plenty of that. It's blank paper though. There's no lines on it. So the other suggestion is that when we practice our exam version of the one-sheets, that we do so on blank paper. Lined paper has a different look and feel to it. And you'll really know what I mean if you practice on lined paper and then go to the exam and you're writing it out on blank paper. You're gonna, oh my goodness, really know, hey, Ray was right, practice on blank paper. So, trust me now, thank me later. Practice this exercise on blank paper and handwrite it. All right, so with that, let's take a look at the document that I uploaded to the website. And that was even before I created this video. This is kind of blown up on here. If you look over here in the right-hand corner, it says 172.81%. So that's pretty zoomed in. You'll notice that they're just letters. So now you can understand why I suggested 720p in full screen, so you could even see it. Well, now you're really going to understand because this is the size that you're going to look at it. So that's going to be real small. You may not be able to understand these letters and everything. They might look a little blurry to you. They may not be, the resolution may not be as good as I would hope. So that's why I uploaded the document to the website so that you could have it while we go through it. Now let me explain what it is that this video is all about. What I'm doing with this particular project on this aspect of the project is I'm jumping right ahead to the day of the exam. And I want to get you thinking about this beforehand because I don't want you to get there like the last month before the exam and you're trying to cram information and be very well prepared. Well, this will get you really very well prepared and you can start working on it sooner rather than later. This is the one sheet that I create at the exam. Of course, mine's handwritten on the scratch paper that they give us, but this is what I use to help me do well on the exam, or as well as I can on the exam. And you'll look and you'll notice that on my one sheets and my definition sheets, you'll know that if you go back through any of the old exams, I have more than enough of the required issues in this material for us to pass 100% of all the old exams dating back through June of 2002. Presenting them, that's a different part of the problem, and I'll explain that in another video. But for here, just know that these are handwritten. You handwrite them at the exam on a scratch paper, you bang them out, and you keep on moving. Now, what this video is, I've already recorded that other section, and I want to tell you what it's all about. What this is, it's kind of a short video. It's probably shorter than this part of the video right here. You're going to have a chance to jump inside my head, poor you, but you get to jump inside my head and hear what I'm thinking when I'm writing these out. So every time I sit there at the exam, the proctor says, go ahead, begin. I grab my scratch paper, I jot down the time, and then I start writing out my one sheets. This part of the upcoming part of this video is going to cover what it is I'm thinking about as I'm writing this information. Now, of course, I'm saying it out loud so you can hear it, But this is what I'm saying to that voice inside my head while I'm writing this stuff out. So, you can't speak out loud at the exam. Everybody's going to look at you funny. They'll probably throw you out of the room and give you some kind of a notice for being a bad person. But this is the stuff that goes through my head while I'm writing out my exam version of the one sheets. So I just wanted to share that with you before we actually start the video. And with that, stand by for your opportunity to jump inside my head while we go through the one sheets on the day of the exam. Torts: negligence, duty, trespasser, attractive nuisance, licensee, invitee, breach, res ipsa loquitur, causation, actual and proximate, intervening cause, DF, supervening cause, damages, general and special, contributory negligence, last clear chance, comparative, pure and partial, assumption of the risk, negligence per se, ICI, this is violation of a statute, NIED and a bystander rule, joint and several liability, contribution, indemnity, vicarious liability, respondeat superior, independent contractor, joint enterprise, permissive use, A, B, C, fit. Products liability, proper plaintiff, proper defendant, strict liability and tort, implied warranty 2-314, 2-315. Negligence, duty, breach, res ipsa loquitur, causation, actual and proximate, damages, general, special, consider punitive, causation, contributory negligence, last clear chance, comparative, pure and partial, assumption of the risk, MP, AP, des man war. Nuisances can be private or public. Defamation, published, understood, damages, CT, PAC. Slander per se club, injurious falsehood, IPEA. Damages, general, special, nominal, and punitive. Strict liability, animals and dangerous stuff. DDDN, TGIF, EG, MBP. Contracts. Formation, UCC, Merchants and Merchant Firm Offer Rule 2-205. Preliminary negotiations, mailbox rule, advertisements. Offer, Q-tips, counteroffer. Termination, revocation. Indirect revocation. Lapse, rejection. Acceptance by conduct, non-conforming goods, perfect tender rule. Consideration, detrimental reliance, promissory estoppel. Third parties, PIC v. Lawrence v. Fox, CDI. Assignment, delegation, and personal services. Anticipatory repudiation, written demand for assurances. Breach, major or minor. Statute of frauds, memo, performance. Pia Miad. Battle of the Forms 2-207, laughing my ass off about my knockout girlfriend who's a dropout. Conditions, express, implied, factor, and law, precedent or concurrent. FIM winner on the GSSR Rail Express to Risubo. Hadley v. Baxendale, express warranty, PDS. Criminal law. Vicarious liability, accomplice and accessory. Solicitation, attempt, slap. Conspiracy, PWW. Homicide, actual and proximate causation. Murder for malice. First degree, IDP. Second degree is okay with me. Mitigation, heat of passion, and PICO. Voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, misdemeanor manslaughter. ABKFR. Arson and burglary. LEFR. MMF, MAMU. Insanity, MIMD. Intoxication, IV. CCI, DDDN, M, factor law, D.